the National Assembly reconvenes Thursday to debate that motion we told you about last night, that's seeking to compel the state to withdraw from the Rome Statute. The motion seeks to repeal the International Crimes Act and force the government to formally petition the United Nations Secretary General on the withdrawal. Ogina has the details of the fresh attempt to divorce the ICC.
In a special Gazette notice of 2nd of September, the National Assembly Deputy Speaker Joyce Laboso reconvened the House for a special sitting on the 5th of September, 5 days away from Deputy President William Ruto's trial commencement. In summoning the House, Laboso indicated the agenda for the special sitting will be to consider Kenya's membership to the Rome Statute establishing the ICC. House Majority Leader Edan Duale, who petitioned for the early recall of the House, has drafted the motion for the severing of ties between the state and the ICC. The motion is in two parts, with the first one urging the Assembly to repeal the International Crimes Act to divorce the country from the statute that establishes the ICC. In a change of tack, the second part of the motion is to prevail Parliament to compel the government to initiate the withdrawal process through a cabinet-sanctioned memo to the United Nations Security Council.
When now you introduce the question of Parliament trying to take action with a view to withdrawing from the Rome Statute, I think it will just make a bad situation worse.
Jubilee contends the motion has nothing to do with the existing cases facing the President and his deputy at The Hague, but rather to cushion any Kenyan from being subjected to foreign judicial jurisdiction.
We will face ICC both legally and politically to unreservedly free Africa from exploitative, non-reliable partnerships.
Meanwhile, a civil society lobby group, National Conservative Forum, has moved to court to bar the president and his deputy from attending the trials, saying it will create a power vacuum not until after their 5-year term lapses. In the application, the organization argued that in the absentia of the two leaders, it will be practically difficult in running the affairs of the country. It wants the International Crimes Act declared null and void.
Cabinet Secretary in charge of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Amina Mohamed, I think she's the one who would be able to prepare a memo to the cabinet. Cabinet will have to sit and approve any such decision to bring that matter to Parliament for purposes of approval from Parliament to withdraw.
At The Hague, the ICC judges have issued directions for trials of the Deputy President William Ruto. The regulations regard use of audiovisual materials for the opening statements to be disclosed to all parties. This as the length of the prosecution case has been capped at 131 days for hearing, approximately 7 months. Kenya wants to join the League of the USA, Russia and Israel, who pulled out of the Rome Statute, claiming the court is political. Ogina, KTN.